Probably could go together, and sometimes they can't because usually like with faith you have to have confidence in yourself, and you can't just be like, oh wow, I'm a Catholic. You have to be like, I'm a Catholic and I'm proud of it. And with your invention you can be like, I'm proud of my invention.
Well, they kind of go together sometimes, and then they kind of don't, like, because science is like thinking about like building stuff, but then faith is more like related to God and stuff. But you can also have faith that you'll be able to do this and that, and yeah, it's kind of how they're related.
Well, since faith is kind of like science experiments and kind of hope it goes well or something like that.
A lot of it makes sense, but a lot of it in the Bible, it's like figurative. Like a lot of that they meant to like take the morals of it, take like the life lessons like love and kindness and faith. Like all of it, a lot of it you have to take out the deeper meaning, not just like the outside meaning that you just read just by reading it.
I don't really know actually. I mean they're very different.
Like in some way they connect, like they like cross each other in a way, and like goes in somewhat of a way, but probably not like exactly together.
I think that they don't really conflict. I think that the story of like Adam and Eve is a story to describe how God did it and what happened, and then science is the story that goes along to it of like evolution and what happened so that right now we're here, because God didn't actually take a lung from Adam and make Eve. He did it in a different way, but it's a way to explain how he did make man and he did make earth.
Certain parts that go together, like in things how evolution worked and but how we got here is more by the religion part. Science is more of what just accompanies it to like explain the finer details, like how we grew arms or they got longer, we evolved into having different parts that however we got our like wisdom teeth or things like that, and how other animals got things like adaptations like losing their tail or claws. That is based on science, and then religion just goes in and tells how they got here and stuff like that.
Science is what happened, and then religion is why it happened.
Layer of sedimentary rock, each telling a unique part of the environmental history of the Grand Canyon region.
Before I go to my baseball games, I always forget something. So then with this, once I come home from a game, I put everything on this, and then before I go, I put it all back in my bag. And if nothing is on here, then I know that everything is right in my bag.
So it's like a reverse laundry chute for the houses that have their laundry rooms upstairs. And how I thought of this invention was because my dad got really tired of because I have two siblings, and my dad got really tired of bringing the laundry up and down the stairs. Then after you do that, you have to close the bag, turn the vacuum on.
So when you come in from the rain, you usually put your coat on a chair to dry, and then it just drips on the ground. So you put your coat on a hanger and put it inside this bag, and then set this timer for how long you want your coat to dry.
So they're using their engineering skills to design, to build, to plan out. So it takes a lot of stages of planning and organization. Also reflecting on, has this invention been created? What do I need to do to improve upon it if it has been created? If it hasn't, how can I make it come to fruition?
And sugar gliders, they're marsupials. So they have a pouch, and their mother does. And they are native to Australia and Indonesia, I think, on like the coast, like in the jungles and rainforests, and they live up high in there.
They're sort of like toothpicks, so they're not super pokey. They won't like hurt you.
We did the Grand Canyon, and back then there were like fossils in the rocks, and there's like dinosaurs left over from like the dinosaur era, and then there's like seashells and stuff left from like where the ocean used to be, and then it dried up, and then there's like the Grand Canyon, and we have an exhibit where like people can make fossils?
So basically, all you do is just take like air dried clay and then just like pick something, so like a seashell or like a dinosaur or something, and then you would set it on the clay and then put the wax paper back over it and then just press it and then you take it out and then you have your fossil.
So this is a stream table.
And it's kind of like a simulation of how the Grand Canyon formed. And as it runs through, you can kind of see how it forms like a channel.
The looser the sand gets, the more the sand runs down, and there have been a couple spots where there were like landslides.
A chub-tailed leopard gecko. She just shed, so she just got new purple sand, and that's why her feet have been like a bit purpled, separate. And if she's like backed into a corner, she will drop her tail to give the predator easy food so she can get away.